So now I got this presentation is for the Psoas minor and the Sartorius. So we'll start with the Sartorius. I mean, not the Sartorius, the Psoas minor. So Psoas minor, it's more in the pelvic area, right in here. So its attachment is to the T12 and L1 vertebrae, which is up here. And then the insertion is the iliopubic eminence pectineal line of pubis, which is right down there. So the primary motion is flexion of the trunk, and so just leaning forward, and then a little bit of lateral flexion, so leaning to the side, and where'd I go? Oh, the primary motion for the axis of rotation of a joint is the hip joint. So, and then the nerve is branches. For this muscle is the branches of lumbar plexus, L1 through L3. The antagonist muscles, can't talk, are the gluteus maximus, adductor magnus. So gluteus maximus, the butt muscle, and then the adductor magnus is one of the adductor muscles in the hip area. And then so for what these muscles do is lateral rotation of the hip, so out, and then extension of the thigh at the hip, and just lift your leg. And then the daily action that assists with this muscle is, since it's trunk flexion, you bend down to pick something up, you drop a pencil or something. And then so the stretch and this next thing stretches and strengthens the muscle. So it looks like this. So gotta look at my hips. So you lift your feet off the floor 90 degrees and you just keep your legs bent. And you can do other things. It's kind of more, it's like an ab workout. You can keep your legs off the floor, and it just kind of stretches it and also strengthens it. Keeps it loose. And then the next muscle is the Sartorius. So the Sartorius is it's right here, and the origin is on the anterior superior iliac spine, so it's right there. And then the insertion is the medial surface of the proximal tibia. They call it the pes anserinus or whatever. I can't really say it, but it's right there. It's on the inside, the medial side of your knee, right in here. So the primary motion for the Sartorius is flexion of the hip, so just lift your leg like if you were walking or marching. And then external rotation of the hip, so like if you're just standing and looking at your bottom of your shoe, hip rotates out. And then again, the hip is the primary axis of motion. And then, so where the nerve that's responsible for nervating this is the femoral nerve, L2, L4. The agonist muscles are the gluteus maximus and the adductor magnus. So, the big butt muscle, and then another adductor. So my muscle, it's for this, and the gluteus maximus is not for that. The adductor magnus is inner. You go inside. So another, man, I can't find myself. Oh, a daily action that this muscle assistant is walking because you're using it. And then the stretch is, it's if I can even do it, you go like this. So I'm using my right leg and it's pushed back, and I can already kind of feel it, but you want to like press up on your butt and just thrust your hips a little bit, and then and I can feel it, and you just like that. And then you can do the other side. And then, so the stretch, the exercise to strengthen it it's called the crossover step. So what it looks like is, so say, because I don't have anything to step on. Say, you cross over like this onto something, and you want it about knee height, and then you step up, and that'll strengthen that targets the sartorius.